Hey everyone, this is Xavier Excellence Collier, XXC, host of the XXC podcast. Here's my co-host.
Hey everyone, it's Punky Ail. Happy 2024! Oh my god, we're here.
Yep, Happy New Year, Year of the Dragon. This is an intro we thought we'd make before we get into our regular intro for episode 16, which is also another D&D episode, part 2 of Alia Chaos. We have exactly 5 or 6 parts, and this is what we're going to be doing for the next few episodes until this is probably the format we're going to use for a while. But
Right.
Feel free to message us or comment under our posts on Instagram if y'all want to see more D&D. Do you want more reviews, more comedy, more personal life talk stories? But we thought we'd give our... Oh, say again?
I was like, right, let us know what you guys like. I hope you guys are enjoying the D&D format because it's been a lot of fun and we're nerds. This is what I've wanted to do for a very long time, D&D. Maybe we can do a thing where because I know that we haven't interacted with our audience much, but maybe if we get more engagement and stuff, we could have a guest, I don't know, audience member play D&D via Zoom with us as you get the idea I'm going with here, but yeah, if we drive up the engagement, maybe leave some reviews about what you like or what do you think could use more work, we'd really appreciate it. And we'd love to to slowly do more and more with you guys. We're trying to pace ourselves in a way where the podcast can grow and also we want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the content too, while sticking true to what we like as two nerds shooting, pardon my French, two nerds shooting the shit, right?
Also, if anybody knows how to edit videos and audio, we can discuss prices, because it is hard editing all this by myself. But I appreciate everybody listening. And
if you know a good place where a good place to buy quality editing work, please drop that too. That would be helpful too.
So I believe this is the second or third year of the podcast, or at least third year we're doing best of the year review. So we're going to give a short version of our best of 2023 films, shows, and games we enjoyed. So should I start with films first, or do you want to start?
Go ahead.
Okay, so
you'd be teaching me. Yeah, you'd be teaching me. Go ahead.
Okay, so for films, I have about 11 or 12. I haven't seen a lot of films. There was a lot of anticipated films I wanted to see. And I'm not going to name all of them, but y'all already know some of them, like John Wick 4, The Marvels, Aquaman 2, all the big ones. But what I did see was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, 10 out of 10. DC's Blue Beetle, 8.5. The Flash, I barely enjoyed it, but it was still fun seeing Michael Keaton and Supergirl on the big screen, 7. Beyonce's Renaissance Movie Edition, 10 out of 10. Me and my mom enjoyed it. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, not as strong as the other movies, but it was interesting. Very weird, but a little interesting seeing Kang before the allegations. I gave it a 6.5.
Right, I forgot about the allegations. Right.
At least we have a new young Avenger. Moving on.
Right, I knew what you meant.
Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. I gave it an 8.5 or maybe a 9. I really enjoyed that movie.
Same. Oh man, I realized I should be, because when it's my turn, I don't have any movies that I watched, y'all, so maybe I should be for some of the movies that I know that I definitely watched, if you don't mind, I'll just be and I gave it a such and such, because in my spiel, I'm not really covering movies, because I was not, and 2023 was not a year of watching a lot for me. I was doing different things that we'll get into a little bit later, but just to piggyback off of X's rating, you said for Guardians of the Galaxy? Did you already say that?
I was getting to it. That was my next one. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I gave it a 9.5.
Alright, well, for all your ratings, I approve and we are in accord with, so I'm not, I'll just say that because they were good. And I believe I watched the movies that I did watch, I probably watched most of them with you. Not all of them, but most of them.
You did see Across the Spider-Verse, Dungeons and Dragons, and Guardians 3 with me. Well, you didn't see Guardians with me, but we both saw it at the same time.
Right. They were all great. They were, I didn't see anything else, but those movies left me feeling like empowered, like good.
5 more movies I have. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Another DC disappointment. Some of the puns hit, but also there was a lot of questionable things about the plot, but I did enjoy Lucy Liu playing the villain in that movie. I gave it a 7. TMNT Mutant Mayhem. I am a Seth Rogen hater. I only like some of his films like The Interview or This Is the End. I haven't watched enough of Pineapple Express, but for him to direct a TMNT movie and is actually voiced by young teenagers and not adults, it was actually pretty good. Ice Cube was a great villain as Superfly. 8.5.
I regret not watching that because I seen the trailer and the trailer looked. I like the art style. The art style was the first thing I noticed. It was very different. I was like, okay, this is distinct. Yeah,
the art style looked a little weird, but the story is actually pretty good.
Yeah, maybe that's okay. All right, so some of the I feel the need to write a list of the movies I might have to go back and watch. I'm really let down by Shazam. Really though? Come on, DC. Like, Shazam's the only comic booky movie from Philly that we got. Why you let us down? Like, why? You had one job, bruh. One job.
Yep.
And as for Seth Rogen, I don't know. Y'all know me. I'm y'all offline girly, so I really don't know too much, right? But I know that Seth Rogen, he made Sausage Party, right?
We don't talk about
Sausage Party. It is so funny. It is. I watched it as a kid, and I really shouldn't have. And I am throwing a bit of shade at Rogen for like, I feel like the marketing for it was like it's a little too close to being thought of as a kid's thing and instead of an adult thing. Like, it was a good, funny adult thing, but I just question the way it's like it's just on Netflix. It's not like I worry about things that look kiddish, right? But it's not for kids. And it's not readily apparent this isn't for kids.
I'm pretty sure that was his idea. Probably traumatized a lot of parents. But I'll let Seth Rogen slide a little because he made Amazon hits like The Boys as well as Invincible. That's another show I haven't seen. Invincible Season 2, I am very behind. But I did watch... Ooh, that's another movie. Adam Eve prequel. I enjoyed Adam Eve prequel.
That's a continuation of Invincible, right? Like, I'm thinking of Eve from Invincible, right?
Yeah, Eve. It's her prequel story.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't finish in Invincible. It might have been you, or a lot of my friends, they know that, like, sometimes I can't take the gore, especially if it's, like, unnecessary and doesn't really add to the story in a way. It's just... What is that called? Shock value? I don't like shock value violence. And also, like, I identify as a female. I look like a female. I am a female. I'm one of those females who don't like unnecessary violence. Like, ugh, why? That looked like it hurt. You need a ice pack? No, not a fan of violence. But I would love to finish Invincible maybe by reading it, because I feel like if I'm reading it, then it's less intense versus on a screen.
Yeah, I'll probably stop watching The Boys. I didn't watch Gen V, but I've read the spoilers. Sounds cool.
Jesus.
But
my
moving
partner
on.
will watch clips of it, and it I told him, you have to let me know before you start watching The Boys, because little did I know, I thought it was going to be it's crazy. I have seen things and I'm like, if you're not ready, you could be traumatized.
If you're watching with someone at season 1, you should be fine. But season 2, I think episode 2 or 3, it gets gory. And season 3 is disgustingly bad. Even though that's the best one for people right now, because you bring Soldier Boy by Jenkin Ackles, and everybody loves Jenkin Ackles from Supernatural.
I'm nodding, but like y'all know, I do not know.
You don't
I
know
don't think I watched
Supernatural?
Supernatural. I don't think I watched.
He was a short hair one, not the long hair one.
My memory is trash. We'll after this, we'll talk about it. Refresh my memory.
Okay, moving on. 4 films. Expendables 4. This was my first Expendables in theaters. Probably not the best one. I gave it a 6.5 out of 7. I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed seeing all the A-list actors, though. I felt like this was more about Jason Statham's story. And why was it on a boat? I gave it a 6.5, maybe a 7. I still enjoyed watching Netflix, all the old Expendables movies. It's really good. Nimona, which is a Netflix movie starring Chloe Grace Moretz, you know, from Kick-A, The Fifth Wave, Equalizer 1, Carrie reboot, Neighbors 2. Great actress. She was really hilarious in this one. It's like a medieval time mixed with technology. Why do they have like phones and headphones in a medieval time? Knights and kings and dragons and stuff. But it was really fun. You like check it out.
What can you view it on? Was it on Prime?
It's exclusively on Netflix. Nimona, Nimona. I give it a 9.5.
Oh, you were reminding me. Sometimes I'll see trailers of TV shows, but I don't see, like, I'll like miss the name of it. I know what you're talking about. I was like, I want to watch that. I'm glad to know that it's good. Cool. Put that in my list.
And then Super Mario Brothers movie, a 9. It was great. I know Pieces is probably stuck in a lot of people's head, and shout out to Jack Black bringing us Kung Fu Panda 4. And the last one is Invincible Adam Eve Special, exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. And I gave it a 9 as well, and I will catch up on Invincible Season 2. And Part 2 is coming in February. Your films?
So here's my short movie list. All right, the second most recent movie that I seen was The Color Purple. I think we all know who stars in it, but yeah, I'm not gonna go over who's in The Color Purple, but
it's a reboot. So I tell them the cast, or
go ahead, because I'm definitely, all I know off the top of my head is I know that her is in it, and I know that
Fantasia, Tawaz P. Henson from I Can Do Bad All By Myself and Empire.
It was a great cast. And the movie, keep in mind, I have read the book and I have watched the original. And part of the reason why I wanted to watch The Color Purple was because I wanted to see what they did with this reboot, especially with all of the clout that Taraj has and like the recent like conversations that she's been having, basically about how she's been in her position and her acting position for a very long time, and she's still fighting to be paid the same amount as any other non-person of color actor, which is wild, but also a reminder that there's work to be done. So anyway, The Color Purple, the music was on point. I like what they did with certain scenes where they took more time to expand on it, especially when you read. I highly encourage people, when you're watching movies or remakes of books and stuff, read the book first, because it gives you more context, and then you'll understand sometimes why the like creative director or whatever was like, let's take more time with this scene as opposed to like cutting it completely. I really like the way they showcase the relationship between the main. There's a lot of main characters, but between Suge and what's her name? Cecily? Yes, like it was beautifully done, like very beautifully done. I'm so glad that I went and saw it, and I was happy to see that like the seats were filled when me and my friend, or our mutual friend, high school friend, went to go see it. It was cool. I would give it it's up there, like either like a 9.5 or let's go with that, a 9.5, because the topics in the movie are heavy, because you, again, keep in mind the like time frame and everything. I've heard the quote that The Color Purple is our Shakespeare, or Shakespeare for Black people. I don't know how I feel about that comment, because on one hand it is a great work of art, but also we know that there's like a lot of work done by Black people that haven't been recognized. So yeah, I would say it's a great piece of work, but I don't know if I would say it's Shakespearean, because we've done lots of great things, you know. Moving on, that gets a 9.5 for me, because it was well done. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, y'all already heard X go over this. It was great. Whatever X rated it, I rated it the same. Did you rate it like a 9 or a 10? Because
10.
That's where I was thinking. And yeah, there was nothing wrong with the film. It was beautiful. Like I love the colors. I love the music. Although I wish they would play like more music, specifically like black music in LA. But whatever. Okay, that's me just being pixie and choosy. I mean, the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, music sets the vibe for certain tones, so I just felt like, well, y'all could have chose this song instead of that song. You get what I'm saying? But that's my personal gripe. Guardians of the Galaxy, that was epic, okay? I had no idea how they were going to, like, sum up the whole movie in the end. And the ending was really beautiful. Didn't it say, like, love and thunder? That means way more than you guys think it does. And it was so sweet. So that's... all the books on my list, they have been rated highly, guys. Like, they're probably like 9. Yeah, they're all like 9.5s or 10s. And then the last movie that I most recently seen was The Book of Clarence. I am debating between giving it a 9.5 and a 10, even though I am kind of unsure what the meaning behind the movie could be. I'm rating it highly because I enjoyed seeing a black retelling of biblical events. How many movies do you see that it's like a full cast of color? But it wasn't just like a full cast of color. There were other people in the movie too, and it was just well done. It was funny. It was funny, but not in like a blasphemous way, I felt. And yeah, I don't want to give anything away. I would just go into if you're interested in the Book of Clarence, especially after watching the trailer, I would just go into it with an open mind, because I'm not really sure. I don't think the movie was trying to do too much of anything in terms of like giving you like a message per se. It was just like, here's a retelling of a story that we all know with some modern interpretations. That's the way I took it, and I loved it. I thought it was great and funny. And you do learn like something, like there is like a moral lesson, of course, because would it not be a biblical story if it did not have a moral lesson? It was great, it was funny, and I would walk into the movie with like no expectations, just to be entertained. That's what I would say. Like go into it expecting to be entertained, and you will, because I was laughing my A off the entire time. It was only me, my partner, and like one other person in the movie theaters, which was sad, because I'm like, why? When I watched the trailer, I didn't really, like, I got biblical vibes, but that was about it. You know what I'm saying? It was, the best I can say is just go in open-minded, and you'll enjoy. And that's my very short list of movies that I've watched last year. Hope you guys enjoy. Back to you, X.
Okay, so there was only 3 TV series I've seen that I really enjoyed last year. I would count Cyberpunk Edgerunners as it won Anime of the Year, but that was 2022 in November. So, me and my mom finally finished Ahsoka Season 1. They announced a Season 2. We really enjoyed it. Like 9 out of 10. I was so happy seeing Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka, seeing the whole Rebels team back, seeing Anakin Skywalker back on the TV screen is childhood memories. And they just announced the Bad Batch final season, and they brought back I almost want to spoil it, but they brought somebody back big from the Clone Wars series. But we loved Ahsoka. We loved Ahsoka Season 9. The entire WWE TV shows and pay-per-views, I give it 8.5 out of 9. I'm back to watching WWE. I'm excited for WrestleMania 40, and the big talked about TV series, The Last of Us Season 1 on HBO Max, 9.5 out of 10. It was great. Even better than the game. There was a few weird parts. I wasn't too sure about how long episode 3 was a slow one, because it was telling the tale of what was the big guy who always made the traps? I don't remember, but it was fun. Both the actor and the actress, Ellie and Joel, they were great.
Hey, that's dope.
Did you see any TV series?
I'm racking my brain. I I finished this anime series called. Give me a second. It was like a retelling of a couple fable stories in one, and it was interesting. Give me a moment. Let me like open up my Crunchyroll and be like, what did I watch? I know I finished like I know I finished like maybe one or two animes on Crunchyroll, and then a TV show on Apple TV, because Apple has, okay, shout out to Apple. It has such high quality content when it comes to like Apple TV. Me and my partner still talk about, like, we finished this series long ago. It's called C, and it's only on Apple TV. It's by Jason Momoa. Again, I rate it 10 out of 10. It is delicious. You will not be like disappointed at all. And if you haven't watched it, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? It has violence. It has everything. It's everything you've ever wanted, and you didn't know you wanted this. Go watch. Oh, please, go watch. But anyway, I found my Crunchyroll. The TV show. Here's my short list of TV shows that I watched or finished last year. So I don't know if I mentioned, but I am now a One Piece fan. Okay? My favorite character is Chopper, and I'm all the way up to Water 7, and we're about to we're literally about to leave Water 7. So is that Water 7? No, it's not Water 7. I'm sorry. That's Fishman Island. We're literally at Fishman Island. Vanderdecken threw the ship at the legendary mermaid. I forget her name. So yeah, that's where we at. Can't wait to see Luffy get some licks in. Yes, I know about Gear 5. Please, no more than that. I finished Sacrificial Princess. That was the name of the anime that I was watching. I had some mixed feelings about it, because at first I thought I was watching a furry, and I was like, no, because it's not furry. It's a different retelling of, I would say, to me it seems like not Beauty and the Beast. I would say it feels a little bit like Beauty and the Beast, but it's called, where did it go? Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. It's only 24 episodes. It was great. It was a great short, it was a great anime for me to get back into anime, so to speak, because I kind of watch anime infrequently. I'm a highly sensitive person, so I really get into the world. When it ends, I'll be like, yo, my friends, where'd you guys go? We done? For real? Yeah, so I would recommend that if you like cutesy, slightly serious. They do tackle serious themes like discrimination, because it's a great cute little thing. But keep in mind, it's only 24 episodes, so unless they announce that they'll do something more, but I do not think so. I didn't finish, but I started Somali and the Forest Spirit. It looks interesting. To me, from the last time I watched it, it was about the last human girl, and she meets what is that called? There's a special word for it. Golem. A golem that guards over nature and stuff. And it's great because the golem kind of takes on a fatherly role towards the human girl, Somali. And most people in that world want to eat humans. So he dresses her up as a cutesy furry looking fake animal. And yeah, I only got 5 episodes deep in that, but it was interesting. It was good. And let me see. I know I have maybe 1 or 2 shows I finished on. See, this is my, okay. So I have 1 or 2 shows on Apple TV. Let's see. Oh, I started watching the movie Tetris. I was super excited about Tetris, but I didn't finish it. I had an hour left, and I'm not feeling excited about it, only because the main protagonist is weak. And I mean that as I mean that not physically, I mean that in the other way. I really don't resonate with the main protagonist. I was excited because Tetris is about literally how Tetris the game became Tetris the game, and the story is wild AF, but it's hard I stopped because the main protagonist, he's a father, and he's making all these reckless decisions, gambling with a house, and he got kids. I'm just what is wrong with you? I'm not really liking that. So I don't know if I'll return to Tetris. But the TV show that I finished was Shrinking. Yes, I finally finished Shrinking. If you guys remember from, I can't remember what podcast episode that I talked about Shrinking on, but for those of you who are OGs and remember and tune into all of our episodes, thank you so much. I talked about Shrinking, and it's an Apple TV series. It just officially finished, I believe, season 1, and of course they ended it on a cliff note. For those of you who don't remember, Shrinking is about like this therapist. I forget his name. He has a really simple name, right? And he lost his wife recently, and he decides to do this sort of like radical method of helping his patients with like whatever their issues are. And basically, he's just telling them to tell the truth, regardless of not just tell the truth, but like be truthful with yourself so that you could be more truthful with others, which is funny because that's something like my mom has always said to me as a child. So it's funny to see a whole TV show about it, but it's Apple TV. It's well done. Like the cliffhanger was like one of his like more impulsive clients, I would say. Spoiler alert, she pushed her semi-abusive husband off a cliff. And I really think that the therapist might lose his license because he was just joking with his superior that like, hey, like his superior Paul was like, dude, I really did not believe in you when you took that radical approach because I thought you were going to burn down our establishment and we'd have a crisis on our hands. And then it ends with his like most impulsive like client pushing her husband, who totally kind of deserved it, low key, but like it just doesn't bode well. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for them to let us know when there will be a season 2. So if you're interested in a show that like takes the premise of why don't you just tell the truth in your like professional life but also everywhere else and sees how far you can go with that, I would definitely highly recommend Shrinking. One of my favorite Apple TV shows. Yeah, and I rate that one high. So I finally finished that. And I think that's all the TV shows. Yes, I think that's all the TV shows that I watched last year and finished.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
A lot of games came out in 2024. I did not have the money nor time to play all of them.
I heard that, like, yeah.
But I enjoyed Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Spider-Man 2, TMNT Sweater's Revenge DLC, which is like a survival mode, same as Streets of Rage 4, Diablo 4, at least the beta, WWE 2K23, only a trial, but I enjoyed it, and I've only got to play a trial for this, but I really enjoyed watching Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, and I forgot Resident Evil 4 Remake. Any new games you enjoyed, or? Oh, and God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC. Okay, I'm done.
All good. My top Twitch games of last year were Life is Strange, the first one. Also, still on topic, I did see in the PlayStation Store that they have the Life is Strange remastered, so I'm trying to hold off on buying it because, as X mentioned, economy sucks right now. Like it sucks. It really does. If I could spend all my money on food and video games, I probably would. But moving on. So according to Twitch, my top games of last year were Life is Strange, the first one, Trine, the Ultimate Collection, which is hard AF. Trine, if you're not aware, is a platformer. If you like platformers and if you like them hard, I'd recommend Trine, and I'll just leave it at that. Sinuous Sacrifice, Hellblade. I played that a little bit, and there was a fifth one, but it blurred out. I'm gonna assume it was, because I started playing this towards the tail end of last year. The Don't Nod, Batman. No, it's not Don't. It is Don't Nod. Batman Telltale series. I finished Guardian of the Galaxy, the old one with Telltale, of course, and it was so much fun. And I started I think I said that already. I think there's like 5 episodes, and I'm on episode 3 with Batman Telltale. So I like playing old games, if you guys didn't know. Those are my top games of last year. This year I've been playing a lot of Yakuza. Okay, I am a new gamer, new quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? And I love Yakuza. I have Yakuza 0, and Yakuza's a trip, man. It's a real trip. It's just so much fun. We'll probably link our like Twitch channels and stuff in the description. So if you guys want to hop on at random times and just watch me play, or watch X play, or hear our D&D live on Twitch, we'll drop those in the description as well. And that's it for me in terms of like games that I'm playing, at least this year, and games I played last year. Make sure you follow X at, what is your Instagram again? I always X this every time.
At Xavion Excellence.
Right. And you could follow me at _paintedUp_John. I know it changes, and I really like this name, this alias I have, because it fits me. So this won't change. So if you actually look for our Instagrams, they won't change. Well, at least mine won't change too much, because I'm finally satisfied with it. So again, make sure you follow Xavion at Xavion Excellence.
Yes.
And myself at _paintedUp_John. And yeah, right back to you, X.
I have anticipated games, a lot of anticipated movies, and only like 2 anticipated. You know what? I'm not even going to do TV series.
Alrighty. So my most anticipated game for this year is Vanisher's Ghost of New Eden. I highly recommend you guys watch the trailer. It looks good. It looks like soul bending. It looks like romance and tragedy, and I'm here for it, and it's dope. And it comes out, I believe, February 13th, so a couple days before my birthday. And I'm excited. I've been telling everyone who knows it's my birthday, like that's the game I want. That's the game I want. And for those of you who are asking, hey, Punky Ail, did you ever get your Steam Deck? No, I did not get it yet. Hopefully I will get it latest on my birthday. And yes, I have heard that the Steam Deck there's a Steam Deck 2, and it's been updated and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll get into that stuff probably in the next podcast. We're just trying to keep it nice and condensed for you guys. But yeah, so Vanisher's Ghost of New Eden is my number 1 anticipated. And underneath I'm hoping for a possible update from Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I'm holding out hope, guys, because hope is all I have right now. We haven't seen anything. The news that we heard last time, they were like cutting original makers. It's the worrying time for BTM2 fans. Make sure you follow Xavion at Xavion Excellence. Xavion is spelled XAVION XCLLENCE. That's Xavion Excellence, and make sure you follow myself if you are interested in like what we do in our personal life, or just updates on the XXC podcast itself. You can follow me at _PaintedUp PAINTED_John. If you are not a Philadelphian, John is a noun. It's a noun. It's a person, place, or thing, and it's spelled JAWN. Alrighty, back to you, X. Most anticipated. What's your personal anticipated game?
I have 7. This just got announced yesterday. WWE 2K24. Might be my first time buying a WWE 2K game in a while. Elden Ring DLC got announced. I'm excited. I'm gonna be watching it. Hopefully I'll finally buy Elden Ring. I probably won't beat it, because I'm not a Souls-like person. I've tried out Demon Souls, didn't beat it. Tried the Lies of P demo, didn't beat that either. So it's a maybe.
You tried Bloodborne?
I've tried Bloodborne as well. Also Neo, which is Ninja Theory. Yeah, it's a hard genre to get into.
I believe you.
Tekken 8 comes out this Friday as we speak. It's January 23rd. That comes out this Friday. I'll probably get it out later, but I am excited for that game. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League comes out next week. I'll probably pre-order the deluxe edition. I have a mid anticipation for that game, but I am excited because it is Rocksteady, so I'll still play it. Final Fantasy VII Part 2 Rebirth, and excited to watch that. I still haven't beat Part 1. Black Myth Wukong, we've been waiting for that for a while. because it mainly came out in Japan, but now it's coming out for North America. It's also a Souls-like game.
Ooh, okay.
And
I might be watching some of these things.
Yeah, and another Souls-like game is Rise of the Ronin.
I've heard that, but did you know that Ronin also means bum?
No. That's funny.
That's what I was watching some Asian American, and they were like, yeah, sometimes it's weird because in America they'll be like something something, then insert random Japanese character, and Japanese characters, from my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong, have multiple meanings at times. So if you ever see someone who's just looking at you weirdly, and you have a random Asian character on you, now you know why.
So I go to anticipated movies?
Yes, I don't have any, but definitely.
Okay. Oh, what were all your games? I heard Ghost of New Eden. I almost forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in my birthday month, and the only one after that, because I didn't do any research either. All I heard was the one I wanted, and that was basically it. I would love a update screw it update. I just want them to release Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and I want it to be good. I know it's a hope and dream, but maybe they'll surprise us and be like, ta-da, we finished it and it's perfect, and we were just giving you guys PTSD for no reason.
Maybe we'll hear about it at Summer Games. Maybe we'll go at Summer Games this year. I don't know. It's too much to do. You heard E3 died? They're not having the E3 conference anymore. Never mind.
Okay.
Anticipated movies. There's a lot. Definitely excited for Kung Fu Panda 4. Definitely excited for when I finally see Book of Clearance. Maybe the Mean Girls reboot that just came out. Maybe. I would need a date to see that movie.
Right.
Not super excited, but I might still watch Marvel and Sony's Madam Web.
Yeah. Sorry, not to cut you off, but that's definitely on my list. It looks good, so we'll see. I don't know Madam Web. That's the thing about MCU. They just be picking and choosing whatever characters from whatever timeline, and I'd be confused. I'm like, well, is this Madam Web from such and such or such and such? And then they'll just put their own stuff with it.
I don't know why they picked the actress from Ghostbusters and 50 Shades, but Madam Web is like an older lady. She sees the future. If you've seen the 90s Spider-Man, or if you play Spider-Man Shadow Dimension, you know who she is. She's like the one that brings all the Spider-Verse characters together.
Which makes sense. I kind of got that feeling. The way that, yeah. Okay, continue. You said that you're kind of iffy about it. Is there a particular reason why? Is it because of the actress that they chose, or
no? Not because the actress. Because it's weird. We're putting Madam Web in, and it's there's a Spider-Man, but it's not a good Spider-Man. And I'm excited. I see a story, but this might be bad because Sony has let us down with Venom. Y'all have a good track record. Sony has a good track record with Spider-Man films. Then they have a bad record with Spider-Man films. Venom and Morbius is it. But at the same time, if this fails, we still have Kraven the Hunter, the pass, and that's the way it are. But moving on.
Right.
I'm definitely excited for Dune Part 2. Dune Part 1 was a slow burner, but I'm certain Dune Part 2 will be greater. Long movie, but good. Maybe I'll check out Argyle or Argyle, however you pronounce it. It's a spy movie that's from the people that made The Kingsman, which I still haven't watched.
Me neither.
Who you gonna call Ghostbusters Frozen Empire? I might watch that. It has the old cast and the new cast. Definitely want to see Godzilla and Kong, the new Empire. Maybe Civil War. Sorry.
Oh, good. I'm you're reminding me. I'm I don't know if I'm going. I've never been a Godzilla fan. I don't even get it. There's new. Yeah, I don't even get it anymore.
No. I watched God versus Kong. It was really good.
Okay. Alrighty.
Maybe Civil War with Kristen Dunst, who played Mary Jane Watson in the early 2K movies. Abigail, I'll probably send you the trailer from this. It's from the people that made Ready or Not and that Zazie Beetz movie where she was like mysteriously getting married to a vampire family, but a bunch of criminals or thieves are stuck in the house with a young vampire ballerina. Maybe
I seen the trailer and I was like, that's weird. Why do we have films where like, well, essentially, even if, correct me if I'm wrong, but the film is saying that the kid is the vampire, right?
yes, and they're stuck with her for 24 hours.
Basically, like the adults are trying to kill her, right?
Probably.
That's weird because she's a kid. Even if it's like, and think about it in the context of like what's going on. Like we got like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the world, that's just weird. Why do we have films where we're actively trying to kill children? Like you could have had like, I don't know the correct political term for this, but like people who are born small, like that would have been better. I would have been like, oh, okay, whatever. You could have still got your like small cutesy look, I guess, if you wanted, but like it wouldn't be weird enough where you have an adult trying to kill a kid. That's it, and it's just weird, you know.
I'm probably not gonna watch it anyway. It's from the people that made Ray and Not. Really didn't kill for Ray and Not, but gotta move on. Challengers. Maybe I watch it. It's the one where Zendaya, she's part of like a tennis group. She's having a menage a trois with two other people, which caused controversy. You know, because Zendaya's dating Tom Holland. You know, it's weird seeing her in like a sexual role. I don't know. I haven't watched Euphoria, but it's a maybe.
Maybe.
I'm definitely excited for The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling as a stunt double with Emily Blunt. I might have to watch that. It looks good. This just got announced to me, but Back to Black, an Amy Winehouse documentary movie. I would love to see that. Bob Marley, One Love. I definitely want to see that coming Valentine's Day.
I want to make sure that they're make one thing about. If there's one thing I've just realized, like as I'm getting older, that there really should be some type of committee for like movies, because sometimes I'm just like, what are the narratives? Like, what is your message? Because the message we're getting might be not what you were trying to put out. But also, when I seen the Marley trailer, I was like, I just hope that they like show everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was reading a lot of the comments and people were saying like, I hope they show like how much his wife went through, and I was like, wait, what? So there's a lot about like people that we put on a pedestal, but we don't really like use our critical thinking skills to like assess like, hey, this person was great for this, but maybe not so much for that. I don't know. All I'm just saying, guys, is make sure you're watching things with a grain of salt in your hand. You know what I'm saying? And do your research, because I've been learning lots. You know, learn something new every day.
Okay. I've just recently learned we will be having a fourth installment of the reboot Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is just continuing the legacy that Caesar left behind in the three movies. I'm definitely excited for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. If you saw Furiosa and Mad Max Fury Road, you're gonna love the prequel. I'm excited for it, and Chris Hemsworth is in it. Yes. The Garfield animated movie with Chris Pratt and Samuel Jackson. Yes.
I think I've seen something about that. That was interesting.
Bad Boys 4, Disney's and Pixar's Inside Out 2. I'm very interested in the Bike Riders with Tom Hardy and Austin Butler from Elvis. And yes, I'm still not watching Elvis unless my grandmother is watching Elvis. Moving on. A Quiet Place, Day 1. Sorry?
I kind of wish I had it. I don't know who or why I was watching it, but like, I just walked away with more information about something I didn't care about. And the information just made me feel like, well, this doesn't change much anyway.
Okay.
All I'm saying is you're not missing anything by watching the Elvis movie. He was great at what he did.
Cool. A Quiet Place, Day 1, Despicable Me 4. You already know I'm definitely excited for Deadpool 3. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. Y'all know I love Wolverine. I'm excited.
I almost don't believe it. I'll believe it when we finally see it, because you know that they've been. Did you see on Instagram they would like someone? There was something about a leak, so they started like editing the leak so it'd be funny. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really like a leak.
No.
I will send you. Someone was leaking things about like Deadpool 3. So what? One of the actors, I guess, was like, "Yo, who's leak?" Whoever realized who was leaking something, they started editing like whatever was leaked so that it didn't so that people still don't like know kind of sort of what's going on, and it made it funnier in a way. I'll find it and send it to you.
Okay.
That's the way we should take care of spoilers, by editing them and memeing the hell out of them.
Okay. Borderlands movie. Yes, I almost forgot there was a Borderlands movie coming. An Alien reboot directed by Fede Alvarez from Don't Breathe. It's a maybe. It's also a maybe if I ever make a character for Alien RPG. I've never beaten Alien Isolation. I'm never beating it. I've already mentioned Craven the Hunter. I am a little excited for Beetlejuice 2. I'm definitely excited for the Joker sequel with Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not excited for Venom 3. What are they going to do? They've already flopped Carnage. What else are they going to do? A universe of Venom? Yeah, play Spider-Man 2. My mom doesn't want to see it, but I might go see Gladiator 2. They're having a Wicked Part 1 based on the Broadway musical of Wizard of Oz. Well, the Wicked Witches of Wizard of Oz. Cynthia Erivo's in it, as well as Ariana Grande. Also, later on, we will be getting The Karate Kid, which continues the movie installments from Jackie Chan with the Jaden Smith movies, and Ralph Macchio from the legendary 90s trilogy. No, not 90s, 80s trilogy, and Cobra Kai.
I said I've heard of Cobra Kai, but I don't think I've had the chance to check it out yet, though.
And the last two films is Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. Yes, Eddie Murphy is coming back. I don't remember if it's on Netflix or an Amazon Prime Video with Coming to America sequel. But I'm excited for it. My dad loves those movies. And of course, okay, you know I'm sorry.
No, I was like, no, I was agreeing with you.
And you know I'm excited for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I love Sonic 2. And we're going to get the third one with Shadow. Let's go. And that's all my anticipated movies of the year.
Did you have a tier for like any comic books that you've read this year? Because that was the last two things on my list.
I talked about it last podcast. I don't really have any comics. I haven't been keeping up with books that came out this year or last year lately. So I'm just not going to put it in this one.
Alrighty. Do you mind if I share my top couple of books from last year?
I thought you already did, but sure.
No, because we started off with movies, and then like games and anticipated games and TV shows.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I really wanted to add this part in, guys, because the last podcast we had a little bit of a section for like any of our book nerds, comic book nerds. So my top 2 comic books from last year that I loved were Rodney Barnes' Philadelphia Volume 1. Y'all know y'all girl is a vampire. I identify as a vampire. Literally, I'm about to change all my bios to Vampire Blurred. If you don't know what a blurred is, it's just black nerd, just mixed together for people who don't know. But yeah, I'm about to do that because y'all know me. It was, listen, yeah, and also the book reps home so well. I think, X, did I give it to you? I think I might have gave it to you.
Maybe. I think you came in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's the one I'm reviewing. Yeah, I love Philadelphia. That gets a 10 out of 10 for me, and I can't wait to buy Volume 2. I'll do that. If you guys like vampires, and if you want to see representation, go get Philadelphia by Rodney Barnes. You won't be disappointed. Somehow it's like historical fiction in there is great, and I love the artwork as well. So that's one. And then comic books that the comic books that I've been reading most last year were Apple Black. Again, we reviewed some of his works at a later podcast episode. Can't remember right now. And so far, I have Volume 1 and Volume 2. I haven't finished reading Volume 2 completely, but so far, so good. Overall, I'm giving the Apple Black series, so far, the two volumes together, I'm gonna give them like an 8.7. It's really good. The first book was a lot, like it threw a lot of information at you, which made it like I think you guys can relate to when a comic book is like good, but it's like throwing a little bit too much information at you for you to quite like adjust into the fantasy world that they're building. But the second book, it really like smoothed out and like slowed up on all that exposition dump, I think is the correct term here. So I highly recommend, if you want to read something that's kind of along the lines of shonen, yeah, I would say shonen and magic, but different, and made by an author of color, Nigerian author of color, I would check out Apple Black series 1 and 2, because that's the only ones I've read so far. And then the actual books that I've read last year that like stuck with me, that I enjoyed, were Janelle Monáe's The Memory Librarian. Janelle Monáe is an artist. She's done like a popular song that everyone knows, no matter what genre you listen to. I forget the name of the song, but it was like with one of those like alternative bands. And I didn't even know that was her voice until I watched a YouTube video, and she was talking about, yeah, that song. What is it? We Are Young. I don't know if it's something along.
We Are Young
genres.
with Fun.
Yes, thank you, X. See, this is why our podcast works. You are like an encyclopedia of information, and I'm just your quirky sidekick sometimes, you know. But Janelle Monáe, she is The Memory Librarian. I'm not finished. I'm like halfway through. It's very sci-fi. It's cool. I love Afrofuturism. If you're interested in sci-fi / dystopian, totalitarian worlds, definitely check out The Memory Librarian. And then lastly, I do have Audible, so and some of the books that I've been listening to on there are Your First Million by Arlon, whatever. But the book is called Your First Million. You'll see it pop up because there's a woman of color like right underneath, and she is one of the first like millionaires, not millionaires, but like first person of color millionaire on Shark Tank, something like that. I'm not quite sure what completely is going on with her MO, but I know that she just recently like became a figure of interest. She's an entrepreneur. If you guys are familiar with Shark Tank, like it's for entrepreneurs. Definitely go check it out if you're interested. But I believe X and I did mention before that we are interested in learning how to like financials and saving and everything. So there's my book. There's the book that I was listening to started listening to towards the end of last year and into this year about like how to budget, and who doesn't want to become a millionaire, you know? I want a lot of money. So the book is called Your First Million by Arlon, if you're looking for it. Arlon is Arlan. And then the last book that for me that I enjoyed last year and will continue reading into this year since I'm not finished is called Black Veils by Father Sebastian. Again, y'all know y'all girl is a vampire, and Father Sebastian is a vampire impressionado. He hosts like these vampire bars and on different parts of the world. Really cool stuff. You should look him up on Instagram. I think his Instagram is like Father Sebastian, literally. And he's a fangsmith. So if you don't know what a fangsmith is, he's a dentist for vampires. So he makes like custom fangs and stuff. And definitely gonna get me a pair. So yeah, that's my short list of books that I finished or will keep continuing to read in this new year. And I hope this encourages you guys to read more and follow your interests. And be weird. Be proud and weird. Thanks, X, for letting me include my little segment here.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening for like
Thanks, everyone.
For 2 or 3 years. I lost count how long we've been doing this podcast, but now please listen to our 2-hour part 2 of Our Lady of Chaos D&D. And have a good one. Happy New Year.
Enjoy the bonus encounter, guys, and thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video.
Hello and welcome back to the XXC podcast. I'm your host Xavier and Excellence Collier. Here's my co-host Punky Ail, the High Tea Bandit. Say what's up.
Hey everyone, welcome to our second installment.
Yes, I think this is episode 16, and we're gonna do Tales from the XXC podcast, Our Lady of Chaos Part 2. So everyone introduce themselves again.
What's up? It's Psycho Dragon 24 here. Nice to be back in the podcast once again. And with my good friend Xavier on.
Oh, hello, Lolo. This is NomZombie. I am back again, playing with Flea Nadarog, the halfling barbarian. And thank you for having me back.
King Rock One. My name is Doug Rockamounds. I'm glad to be back in this podcast.
Zarak, yeah, my character Zarak is back, and he now has a backstory now. So,
Awesome. Okay. I know y'all asked for the healer's house, but I gotta zoom in. The thing is, I actually did not add the healer's house. I think.
That's a rip.
Oh wait, so do I hit I don't think before we logged off or we ended our the first quest with a rest. Can I take a long rest now? Or will that mess everything up?
Yeah, since y'all went to sleep. Well, technically you and Bane didn't go to sleep, but everybody else did. But yeah, sure.
Correctamundo.
I'm sorry, I don't have all my maps. I just remember y'all went straight to healers, and that's part 2, I think. I don't know. I don't have all the maps set up. If y'all can see the screen, people listening on the podcast. Last time on Our Lady of Chaos, the characters met each other in the city of Octoon. They decided to take a pit stop and spend the night at the Yelping Whim. Had a few drinks. Rhea Hella almost had a fight with the local bar lady who has a crush on the bartender, whose real love is booze. And they found out about the cultists and the disappearances. Everybody went to sleep except for Bane and Rhea Hella, who kept watch. And now they're going to the slums, dig themselves from the trenches, and go to the healer's house for investigations. So first floor is just a large building, is nestled in small shacks at the northeastern corner in the slums. Hello, travelers. How can I help you today?
Rhea walks forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I look over to Rhea and be like, "Hey, Rhea, I think you should talk to her."
Yeah, you better say something.
Rhea nods and walks forward. Hello. We're looking for some information. Can we have some of your time?
Sure. Make yourself comfortable.
Don't mind if I do. And I look around, take a seat on the side somewhere. Kind of just scoping out the area, looking around. Not trying to look suspicious, but keeping my eyes on things.
Rhea looks over at her other comrades and kind of makes a motion to relax. You guys are so quiet. It's oh, relax. She looks back at the tiefling and smiles, but it looks unnatural because she doesn't smile.
Yeesh.
Forgive me for being blunt. I just have a lot of people to heal lately, especially with these disappearances. The slums have not become safe lately.
Please, tell me more. Are there particular people going missing? How many people have been missing? How long has this been going on?
A few weeks.
Or did this just start? Does anyone else have any questions? For some reason, I'm blanking.
Yeah, I'm blanking too, because I literally have...
So you say you heal a lot of people, right? Are you healing both sides? Are you healing the bandits that have been plaguing the city as well as the innocent bystanders?
No, I only heal the innocents. Rarely do we have city hall people come through here. I
And what
only
type of wounds do these innocents have? Are they like being attacked by bandits, or is there some magical scarring on them? Is it something that could be possibly from cultist attacks, or is it your run-of-the-mill bandit, blunt weapon, and slashing?
it may. The few that do come here to me have been sewing up in stab wounds. Luckily, not too close to the heart.
Okay, guys, I think we're kind of cleared on like cultists attacking bystanders in the city. What do you guys think? I think it's mostly just the bandits, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of these bandits?
Yeah.
Have you seen them in action?
No, I've been too busy with the people in here to be stepping out lately. Only when I need more herbs to heal them.
And do you know from which part most of these people are coming from? Are like a lot of the people that are getting attacked, are they like from the slums, or are they like from the
Yes.
outskirts of town? They're from the slums? Okay.
Okay.
And that new temple isn't helping much.
The new temple, you say? What temple is this?
Religious, perhaps?
It's called the Temple of Ate. People in robes go in, they go out. I've never stepped foot inside, so I couldn't tell you much if I wanted to.
In robes, you say. Can you tell me what these robes look like?
Black, hooded. They might have had blood on the bottom of their robes.
Like blood on their shoes and stuff at the bottom? Or is it just on the robes? Are they leaving like bloody footprints in them?
Yes.
Okay, alright guys. I think if we see any bloody footprints, then we might be able to follow it to the source and find a way to reach the temple. Unless do you know the way to the temple?
No, I do not.
Okay, so it's alright.
Okay. Ray studiously writes down these things out of nowhere to keep track. Stab wounds, Temple of Ashe, people in robes with mysterious things on them, black-hooded, evidence possibly there. Is that about everything?
Perception check, 15.
Do you want to do passive or active?
Passive. If you don't have enough passive over 15, you gotta roll.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna roll then. Because mine's 13 passive. I have a +3 to perception. How's that?
All of us?
Yep.
Alright, so this is when I
15.
ask a bunch of questions.
Ray is just oblivious, just inhaling the beautiful herbs, the flowers, while Flea notices a woman coming out from the cellars and walking out the door. She stops and stares at the group for a moment, then walks past. Seems harmless.
Is she trying to like sneak by, or is she just walking out and then everybody else is just oblivious? Is
She
trying to
sneaks
hide the
by,
fact that
everybody
she's coming
else,
out from the
only
cellar?
Flea notices.
Sorry, say that again?
Only Flea notices the woman. She passed by everybody else.
Okay. So do I have any like, with my perception that I did, do I have any like, do I notice anything odd about her or anything, or like anything odd about the cellar? Like, does it seem like she's trying to hide something or anything?
She's wearing a robe, a dark robe.
Okay. Who's like closest to me? Because I'm kind of like near the wall and I'm like sitting down. Wait, who's in the tavern first off? Is like everybody in the tavern?
You're forgetting I'm 8'2". I can barely fit. I'm usually outside.
Okay, there's no outside
Wait.
place, but okay. I would probably have to leave Zar out as well.
We could
alright.
just say that this is a very large tavern. Or a large healing area. Like,
Yeah.
because she does heal all different types of people.
Right. That would make sense, actually.
So to be able to
Alright,
make
then
her
I'm-
money, she needs to be able to heal every type of humanoid or above.
Right.
Yeah, here. Let's just say she
Then I'll
came.
be-
Let's just say you
Well, if that's
were in here. Doug was about to follow. You were behind her, and she came from here, from behind you, walking through the door. Slowly walking
Okay.
through the door. Suspicious. Doesn't seem harmless though.
So I guess I go over to Doug and nudge Doug, and I was like, "Hey, did you see that person come out? She was wearing a robe. It just came out of that cellar over there."
Wait, and pay attention. What do you do?
I don't know. Like I'm saying this like quietly so that the the healer doesn't hear us. So it's just like Doug and I can just hear this conversation. By the way, I don't know. There's like a cellar over to the side there. Do you think if you distract the healer, I might try to go and have a peek towards that cellar door.
Alright, that sounds like a plan. I can try.
I slowly like start moving off to the side. You know, I'm like looking at trinkets and looking like I'm shopping, a little like window shopping kind of things. But I'm like slowly getting closer to the cellar door.
I'm just watching from afar. What the hell are you
Oh,
doing?
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make it difficult. How good's your sleight of hand for like let's pretend the door is locked.
Well, I'm not going there yet. I'm waiting for Doug to distract the healer.
Okay, Doug, roll a. This is easy. So roll a performance.
I guess I could do performance, maybe charisma, deception.
Yeah, roll a regular charisma. The DC is 10.
Oh shit, I don't know if you have good charisma.
Cross my fingers.
Oh wait, what was it again?
Charisma,
Charisma?
like look at the top of your the front character sheet. Like press the modifier in the charisma.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Okay. So I got a 12.
Nice.
Okay, so Doug successfully talks to the healer about how beautiful these flowers are and wants to know more about them and how she started off in the city. And then back to Flea. It's about to
Yeah,
investigate.
as I noticed that they were talking and like, you know, she's talking to Doug all the time. I guess I tried to move towards wherever the cellar where the lady came out of.
Yes,
Is it like a door? Is it like a...
It's a locked door. So roll a 12 sleight of hand.
I think I got that. I think I got this. Alright. Big money.
It's a nat 20. Let's go.
That's a nat 20. Oh, man. That is big money. So I
That's
rolled a
right.
23 in total because I'm a +3. Nat 20. Let's go.
Nice. Damn.
Okay, so he
Nice.
Super
successfully
stealthy.
They're nice.
So he successfully opens the door. He sees a kitchen, usually made for herbs. Nothing suspicious so far, but you do see a chest over here. So
So it's just a bunch of herbs, nothing. And I guess I don't know too much about herbs.
you know what?
So I'm not interested in the herbs.
I'll make it easy, but inside the chest, you notice it doesn't have a lock, so it must have been. The lock is on the floor, so you must have noticed it's been closed in the rust. You open it and you notice nothing but herbs, some spell books, medicine books, and you notice closely. Should I do a check for this? Nah, he did an at 20. You notice there's a silver dagger, a little bit stained in blood.
Okay. I guess I'll grab the dagger, but try not to get like any of the blood on. Is it like dried blood? Is it? Can I
Dried
tell
blood.
if it's
Dry
the blood
blood.
is
Yes.
recent? Okay, it's old. It's dried. Okay.
A few
So
hours
I grab
ago.
the dagger. I'm gonna like kind of like wrap it up in some stuff and like in a cloth and put it in my bag.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna like sneakily come back out while they're still talking and just carefully, just rejoin with them and be like, oh yeah, those are some really nice flowers you got there.
Old side quest.
You know what? I'm just not gonna say anything.
I kind of turn over to like Doug and I wink at Doug as well.
Doug winks back a little bit confused.
I just look in shock of how that smooth that was. It just shook my head to come back to reality. Like I had to be impressed. I'm not easily impressed.
But I'm just like, well, guys, I think we got all the information we needed to get here. I think we should let's talk outside for a bit.
That's a little sus, bro. That sounds like he was nervous.
Yeah.
That sounds like he was nervous.
The healer says, "Come back anytime if you're ever hurt. You're always welcome."
Will do. Thank you so much for your hospitality. You are more than generous.
This is rock a harmless woman.
Suspicious.
Freya obliviously turns to Bane and mentions, "Did you know that I get my power from my draconic bloodline?" Huh. So this is how you treat your own kind.
What?
She doesn't repeat herself. She just humps.
What?
I believe Flea said he had some information for us.
Yeah, guys. All right. So listen up. I saw this lady, and she like came out of this room, or like out of a cellar or something, and she was like dressed up in the robe, kind of the robes that the healer was describing. So, I would talk to Doug. I was like, hey, Doug, can you distract the healer for a bit? Let me go see if I can look around, find out what's over there. So I snuck in through the door, opened up a chest, and this is what I found. I reach into my pocket and I pull out the dagger. It's like, it's a dagger, but it's already got blood on it, and I think it's dried up, so it's not recent. I found it in the chest there, and this is the same chest that I think that mysterious lady in a cloak walked away from. And I guess to the guys outside, I was like, did you guys perhaps see where the hooded person, the cloaked lady, what direction she went in? And also, do they know which direction she went in, by the way, so young?
There's a catch
Or were they not
here,
paying
but
attention?
there's a catch here, but I honestly don't know if the dragons were paying attention. You know what? Y'all gonna have a chance to make this an action scene, so everybody roll a d20.
Ooh.
DC is 10.
Oh shit.
I kind of, you know what? I'm gonna roll with my physical dice because
I got a 3, so
the internet's against me.
I'm gonna roll one of my zeros. Just so that... I got a 7. I thought that was a net one.
Oh, I got an 18. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to the chat.
Hold on, what do I roll?
Fuck, I got 5.
Just a 20, a d20. I just rolled one of my things to say plus
I
0.
got 5. I got 5. It's good.
I got an 18, but I'm gonna take a picture and send it to the chat.
I think Ray is the only one that actually does.
okay,
Wait,
Doug,
was this roll only supposed to be for the guys who were outside, or is it everybody?
everybody.
Okay.
Doug, Zarex,
I roll.
I don't see Doug or Zarex rolls unless they did physical dice.
I didn't roll at all because I'm confused. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We can hear you.
if you go to your D&D Beyond.com characters and you go to that character that's on this campaign, you can go to... That's the way you roll it is where it says the plus or the minus, you click one of those. And in this case, since you're just rolling a normal d20, I literally just hit one of them that has a plus 0, but there is a way to roll a d20, but I forgot how to.
My wisdom and intelligence is both at plus 0, so I can roll one of them. Right?
Just click one of those, and then I'll roll it.
A 6. Damn, my character's pretty dumb.
Okay, I'd say enough people didn't get to 10, so only Rhea and Doug noticed movements in winds, floating leaves, but nobody suspects where the lady went. But she is hiding on top of the house and then goes back to the slums, hiding in the sandals, unnoticed. And now, players, where y'all want to go next?
Can we tell anything from the knife? Can we like figure out any like does the knife have any engravings? Does it have like can it give us any information that would be useful at this point, or do we just know that the knife came from the healer?
Well, if we probably would have had someone's fingerprints on it if
This
someone
looks
didn't
like a
grab it by the
ritualistic
handle.
knife.
I didn't grab it by the handle. I grabbed it with the cloth.
I feel like
Okay,
Ray takes
then
a
we
look
can
at
check
the knife
for
and she
fingerprints.
says, Ray takes a look at the knife and she says, this looks like something a cult would have.
Yeah, so
I'm not saying it's from the cult, but this seems like something a cult would have. Am I right? I mean, I feel like I know a little bit here
Yeah.
about rituals.
So, do you guys want to
Yeah,
confront the
you're definitely
healer?
right. Could be.
Because we found it in the healer's abode.
Yeah, but that don't mean that she could. But hear me out. That don't mean that she could have technically done it. You know, that knife could have been placed in her placed in her closet, considering how easy it was to get past her. You know.
True.
So
Good point.
somebody is trying to frame the healer?
Possibly.
Leave a bloody weapon in
That
there?
is a possibly. Either the healer's in cahoots with this woman who seems to fit the descriptions of people that we're supposed to be looking for, or like this person is framing her. But we also, Rhea whips out her little notebook. I've been taking notes. We also have points of interest on the other side of the city in Skirmarang, if anyone remembers.
Right.
Yeah, I did write down. Well, maybe we might want to go to the slums first, but also something about the Temple of Ate. By the way, Doug and I noticed something weird with the elements. Did you see that, Doug? I'm not quite sure what I saw, but I saw something.
Yeah, I believe it's somewhere, but can't really tell in which direction. Kind of shame.
She seems to fit the descriptions that the healer gave us about people in dark robes.
Yeah, Flea was talking to me about that. That's why I went to distract the lady. She was just rambling on and on about all these plants, which, I mean, it's kind of helpful, but...
I think she was more interested in you. You've been killing it with the ladies here, man. By the way, you don't think I'll be mistakenly taken for... You don't think I'll be mistakenly taken for one of the cultist people, do you? I am wearing dark robes. You cannot fault me for loving the color of black. It looks glorious on my red skin.
I swear, if you're one of the cult, I will slice your neck right here and now.
I don't think she's one of the Coles. She was in that 3-hour car ride with us for a long time. If she somehow left for 3 hours, joined us, and then did another 3-hour cart ride, that's a pretty big stretch there, buddy. So I think Rhea's cool. I think Rhea's cool.
This is how you treat your own kind. She shakes her head. So
So-
where do we want to... Any votes for where to go first?
Do y'all need me to give suggestions again, or?
I think all signs are kind of pointing to the slums right now.
Yeah.
To see, because it seems like that's where all the people are being attacked. The mysterious rogue cultists are running around. I think I vote for that. What say ye?
I have an accord with that.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool too.
To be honest, I've been itching for a fight. Rhea readjusts her staff. It'd be nice. Spill a little blood.
I'd like to
Oh,
kill
in the name of
something.
justice.
Also that.
Y'all ain't hear me give the other suggestions. Y'all still have City Hall as an option, but you're all in favor of the slums?
Yep.
Yep, we're all agreeing to the slums.
People listening, people watching the streams, they make me skip all the way to part 2, but oh well, they want some action.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna just make it the grass field, because I don't have a map for this, so we just gonna make it basic grass field. But pretend it's the slums.
Oh man, this place is filthy. Why did we decide to go here first?
Rhea looks around.
Y'all the one that chose. I just agreed because it seems like a good option.
The
We
slums of
also just agreed.
The slums of Octon are confined to the northwestern section of the city. Small, rickety shacks are squeezed together, making alleyways that twist and turn through the area. The streets smell of sickness and urine. Hordes of orphaned children roam the streets in search of any food or shelter they can find. The cries of cold and hungry babies, the sobs of tired men and women fill the air.
Shit.
A dark sadness hangs over this corner of the city. Vendors stand by, termite-ridden carts filled with old vegetables and graying meats. Guards in black armor patrol the streets, some showing only hate towards the people they are protecting. Walking through the thin streets of the slums, you are overwhelmed with a sense of despair. Both the residents and the buildings of this place are dejected. Puddles of stagnant rain, water and urine fill every dip in the dirt-packed ground. A small group of children stand huddled together out front of one of the decaying shacks. They stare at the party as they walk. So in their eyes,
Her robe too dirty.
so in their eyes, you're all dressed well, and you stand out. So it's getting attention.
Guys, I think we need to wear proper disguises. In order to,
I think we walked into the wrong part of town, guys.
I can agree with the little guy.
Rhea would like to duck somewhere and change, because I have disguise equipment.
Oh.
Unlike the others, Rhea looks the teeniest bit excited. Her tail is flickering, yet her face is emotionless. Home sweet home, she says.
Oh, damn. That's actually perfect.
Wait, what I miss?
That's just good.
Oh, all I said was, so, even the teeniest bit, for some reason, Rhea, if you look closely, she looks very excited. Even though her face is calm.
Oh, you
Home
rolled.
sweet home, she says.
Oh,
I
you
know
rolled.
this area well.
I say since you rolled 18, the children seem less skilled and they can trust you. One
Awesome.
comes over to dance with you a little.
You said to dance.
Yes.
Rhea sticks out her tail to the child and allows the child to dance with her. Hello there. What can I? Oh man, hold up. I gotta think of this actually. I don't want to mess this up.
And
Rhea
everybody,
dances with the kids.
while Rhea's dancing, everybody
She
else
looks over at
make
her teammates.
while she's dancing, everybody else make a DC 17 perception check.
Alright.
Okay.
Got this. You guys got this.
Did you say D17?
17, yes.
Ooh.
Are we all rolling perception?
Yes, everybody except Rhea.
Problem. This app don't have a D17.
No, just roll a
Is it
D20 and see if you get a perception check.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, Flea, was that a nat 20?
No.
I'm people again.
It's 17 plus 3.
Okay, I gotta look at these again.
Alright, perception.
Hey, I did get that 20 though.
Killing it.
I am not killing. I got an 8.
Oh, Doug said he got a nat 20.
I don't know where to
Oh,
find
I'm sorry. That is Doug. My bad. Go ahead, Doug. Don't worry, Bane. Your time will come.
Nice. That's
I'm
the
trying
second
to
next
find
20
where,
we got.
I'm trying to find the perception so I can roll. I can't find it.
Your perception is a +0.
Oh.
But it's under skills. It's the 7th one from the bottom in the middle section, and then you hit the +0 there.
Oh, there it is. 5. Bane, you're better than me. I got a 5.
Oh no.
Correction. Me and the other guy is not doing too well.
So, while the cat-looking child is dancing with Rhea, only Flea and Doug notices the second child, a small half-orc boy, about to steal some coin from Rhea's pockets.
Alright. Wait, who else saw it?
Wait.
Doug and Flea notice.
Okay. Doug, did you want to do anything?
Doug. See, Doug's gonna like push the boy quickly. Hey, kids. Let me offer you a few pieces of gold for for some information. So if we get a head chopped off or anything, right?
I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. Were you actually talking to the child, or were you just talking with the group?
Yeah, the child. I was talking to the child. I was trying to bribe the kid.
I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. And just hands the coin back.
Yeah, but Doug was saying like how he's offering coin for information. So he sees the kid try to like steal the coin, and he notices he's in need, and then Doug walks up, and he's like, basically, instead of stealing, how about we give you the coin if you give us information?
There's been people going in and out of the sewers, robed figures going down there, and some kind of creature. We didn't get a good look.
What do people look like?
I think he just said robed.
Oh, okay.
Can you point us towards the sewers that you said they were coming out of? Are they nearby here?
The sewers?
Yeah.
Follow me. So we're just going straight to the sewers?
Well, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the crew, and I'm just like, hey guys, I don't know, like this kid's. I mean, he did just try to steal from Rhea. What do you guys think? Should we trust him? I mean, we did give him some coin to show us the way to the sewers, but this could be a trap as well. What do you guys think?
Well, I appreciate you protecting my pockets. She glares at the little kid a little.
Or do you guys think we should try to get some more information out of people in the area?
I can add
I don't know if we can trust a little pickpocket.
Nah, don't trust the kid. Don't trust the kid.
I wouldn't trust him.
Maybe doing a bit
Considering
more,
where we are, it's
talking
best
to
not
a
to
bit
trust
more
it.
people would give us the best idea of like, because if it is a trap, then like it would be nice to know.
Alright, we'll do
just-
some more
we should
reconnaissance
vote
around
for
town
you.
then.
I can just make this an accent because I am not prepared. Because if y'all make this to sewers, y'all already jump into part 2. I'm going to add some guards. So before y'all go anywhere, some guards come to you. How many guards? You know what? I'm gonna roll a d6. I'm gonna roll the bullet d6. You are met with 5 corrupt city guards. They said, "Halt! That kid right there is a thief. He'll be coming with us."
Are they talking to all the kids, like even the kid that was dancing with Rhea?
He's talking to the entire party. Well, probably all the kids, yes. I don't know. No, that one kid that just tried to steal from you.
Oh, just the one kid that tried to steal from us.
Yes, and that kid just runs back into the 2 other kids from behind.
I don't know if we can give you that kid. We need him. Can we strike a deal here, sir?
Okay, Rhea, do persuasion.
19.
Nice.
It was 15. Okay, go.
And Rhea puts a little swagger in her step. Can we strike a deal here? We need this kid. Say you let him stay with us, maybe like an hour or 2. and then we'll return them to you. Is 5 gold pieces enough to borrow?
5 pieces? I get paid to protect this city with more than that. But fine, if you keep an eye on him. Best stay out of trouble, little one. Might not be so merciful next time. And then the guards just walk away.
Alright, I'll pay the 5 gold. I'll take away 5 gold pieces.
Well, I'll pitch in a gold coin.
Awesome. Rhea walks quickly over to the kid. You, my friend, stay right where we can see you. I just paid 4 gold pieces for you. She looks over at her crew. What say you guys? Where do we go?
Can I look the kid in the eyes and just be like kind of do like an insight check and be like,
Sure.
like see if he's like telling the truth, that he's actually going to take us to the right place.
Yep, it's a
Nice.
8. Easy.
Okay. I'm kind of staring daggers into the kid, but not like in a mean way. Like I'm just like full on, just like looking him in the eyes. And I'll do insight check. Oh, my insight's horrible.
What happened?
Oh, no.
Let's see. I got a 3. Anybody else want to see like if the kid's telling the truth? Because maybe you guys.
Flea tries to look in the kid's
Wait, so-
eyes, but notices nothing than the dirt that's already on his face.
I can't see what this kid's thinking, guys. I don't know if you guys want to trust him, but that's all up to you guys. I guess if anybody else wants to try.
I could try the persuasion. I'll just try the persuasion. It's a negative
Alright,
one,
yeah.
damn.
So what do you want to persuade
Okay, so
him to do?
Bane tries to get in the child's face next for insight, but notices nothing, and the child gets even more skilled from the dragon.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, you had the 11. Okay, you know it's something because it was
Yeah,
8,
it was an 11, bro.
but you still skilled the child.
Alright,
Okay, that's a little
so
better. That's a little more fair.
next to insight, I have like a +2. I
Yes.
could take a crack at it.
Yeah, you did gator at him.
So Rhea gently shoves Bane out of the way and gets in the child's space.
You seriously gonna go into the kid's face?
I
I
mean,
said in
they,
his
Technically,
face,
you're all
like,
doing it
like,
right now.
Like laid down. Oh, it was bad. I got a 5.
yeah, Bane already got the persuasion check. So Bane already did.
It was a good try.
pass the
Wait, it was a persuasion? I thought he did insight. Man, you're doing
No,
too
Bane
much
was
with the
doing
checks.
persuasion.
Bane
I was
did
doing
persuasion.
persuasion.
I wanted to check my insight. So Bane passed.
I guess.
He's a little kid. He's like he's a giant draconic guy. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I was like. If,
I think
Did
his
I-
persuasion
yeah.
should be pretty strong.
So the kid
Well,
leaves
in
you.
terms of like the.
No, go ahead.
So what did you want the persuasion check to be above to be able to work? Is the question.
The next question is: you're all just going to the sewers now?
Well, because Bane was trying to see if the kid was leading us to a trap or not.
I'd say
So-
11 is good enough. I say the intimidation persuasion works enough, and so the kids just lead you to a circular looking thing that leads to stairwells.
Okay.
interesting.
Huh.
And are the stairwells like they're going like into the like? Is it going into the ground?
Yes,
like, it's
it's-
underground or into a building.
It's going into the sewers, like a regular sewers, and I gotta take pictures of the sewers because y'all are like completely into part 2. Y'all haven't even gotten to City Hall yet, so. And since it's part 2, you Meldar 16 didn't add any XP, so just have a milestone. You all just leveled up to level 7. Most of y'all are level 7. Doug, you're level 2 now. You might want to go back to your character sheet to add stuff. I gotta upload some more maps. Just let me know when y'all ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready whenever.
I'm sort of ready. I'm just reading up on my spells and stuff.
Should we save the seniors for next time since we're over an
I was gonna make it 2 hours this time, but y'all hitting me with stuff I was not prepared for, so.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Thanks for being so amazing and flexing with us. Like, I appreciate that. Well, next time for sure. We'll take our time and.
Yeah, just go through this actual script and not just have. We was having a little too much fun.
That's how you know, like,
we had a
you're
little
on
too much
the
fun.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Flowing with us.
yeah, I think. Yeah. Can't agree more.
Yeah, but earlier, Tyler, I was saying that, like, that's where I get my magic from. I didn't know that because I randomized my character. Like, I made some of Rhea, but I didn't make all of her. And she gets her magic from her. Apparently, she's related to, like, a black dragon. So I thought that was pretty cool to share. Like, oh, okay.
You never ever fucking told me that.
I just found out tonight because I decided to.
I mean, I don't mean to snap like that, but still, I wasn't expecting a comeback.
My character is very saucy.
I can tell. When you get on her nerves, I can definitely tell.
Oh shoot! So apparently I have like I have a spell called Detect Thoughts. I need to use this.
So, the sewers. Entrances to the sewers are covered with old rotten planks. A metal ladder leads down into the darkness. The sounds of trickling water and an offensive smell waft up the ladder. Down inside the tunnel, there is no light past where the ladder meets the ground. The tunnels are thin and only allow you to travel single file. Echoing through the tunnels, you hear a bunch of distressed voices. You can't understand what is being said, but there is a sense of fear and anger in the sounds that bounce off the stone. Everybody do a DC 10 perception check.
Alright, perception.
Perception.
D10?
No, roll a D20. Roll a D20. The deception check is 10.
You said perception, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have to beat 10. We can't get lower than 10.
Got a 12.
I got 11. Just barely.
Hey, 15.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
How's the other Dragonborn doing?
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I got an 11. On perception.
Cool.
Nice.
What? Ignore me. My hand slipped. I mean, why?
Wow.
Why?
You got it right the first
that's
time.
not- my hand slipped.
You just
That
stole
was a
something from one of
flat
us.
Wow!
Secretly
My hand-
messaging Savion like, hey, actually steal the knife out of out of Flea's bag.
I just steal some
Steal the gold coins that nobody else added in to give to the guards.
Oh,
Steal one
yeah,
gold
I said
from
yes.
the other, one gold from each of the other guys.
My 19. I want to steal the gold that they didn't contribute.
Okay. So everybody except Doug. Doug excellently steps into the water and gets a little lost while everybody else is finding the right way. You move closer and closer to the voices until you come across an opening in the labyrinth. Here. Keep everybody here. Doug will be on the other side.
Is it pretty dark in here? Like, do we need
Pretty
dark
dark.
vision kind of
Pretty
thing?
dark. It's a regular sewers from
Okay.
High Moon.
So I guess I take one of my torches and I light it up.
Sure, yeah.
To
Is
give
that
us a little bit more vision.
a spell slot or is that a cantrip?
No, I was just holding it.
Okay.
It's just an item.
What
So
was
it's
that?
gonna take the place of my secondary, like my secondary weapon thing. So I still have like my normal weapon, but I also have the torch in my other hand.
Okay. You move closer and closer to the voices until you come across the opening in the labyrinth. In the center of the opening, you see 6 cloaked figures. On the other side, 2 of the figures appear to be directing the other 4. At the feet of the figures are 2 shadows crumbled on the ground. The extreme echo of their voices have softened on your approach, allowing you to make out their words. Stop your struggling. used to be honored to be a sacrifice to our powerful Lady of Mischief. One of the crumbled shadows raises their head to meet the gaze of the cloaked figure. There is no way you will get away with this. As you stand here, there are adventurers above ground planning on how to destroy you. With this, one of the cloaked figures kicks them in the face. Blood, snot, and teeth go flying through the air. The figure drops limb to the ground without another peep. This batch is much feistier than those little urchin pukes we grabbed last week. Scumwing will be pleased with this offering. When he is pleased, the beautiful and vengeful Ate is pleased. So, wait.
Before I would like to. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was reading. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So far, the cloaked figures have not noticed you. You have the opportunity of surprise. So, what will you do?
Guys, earlier I was gonna say I've been reading up on my spells, and I have this spell called Slow, and it says you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice and a 40-foot cube within range. Each target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell's duration. An affected target's speed is halved, and it takes a -2 penalty to AC dexterity saving throws, and it can't be used for reactions. On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn. I could keep going, but I was just gonna put out there.
That's great.
Zombie, would that
you
work?
think I should use it?
Well, yes, but I put away my torch, and I do ready my weapons, just so that I can possibly try to sneak in there. But I'm like, hey, yeah. So you have a slow ability? I think we can get the surprise on them. So, what do you guys want to do? I think as she slows them, we should try to get the jump up.
Yeah. Because there's a 50-50 chance that the gods might not like me casting the spell, and it flops, and then they're alerted to our presence. I don't doubt my amazing abilities, but I want money, and I want to survive to get the money, There's gold on the line.
Alright, I am cool with that, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to hide behind one of the big draconians that we have. Because
what?
I have naturally stealthy.
Hide from where? The tables or here?
I can hide behind a creature that is one size larger than me, and everybody is one size larger than me.
Okay.
Because I'm a halfling, I have a racial trait where I can hide behind them. Yeah, that's just automatic. I'm just if we're in combat, then it's not automatic, and I have to roll for it. But I could just hide behind people because I'm tiny. So I'm gonna go into stealth. Also, the cool thing is that I can also move through people that are one size larger than me. So I can move in through the space of the draconian because I'm so tiny. I can walk through their legs.
Okay, Flea is easy to hide, but the rest of you have a chance to stealthily get past him or just surprise attack him.
I don't know about a surprise attack considering my size and weight.
Before I attack with my slow spell, is there anything else that you guys want to do? Sometimes in these situations, I know it's best for us to, I don't know, all of us to do multiple things so that there's a higher chance of us catching these guys. I just don't want to cast a spell before anyone gets a chance to do whatever they want to do.
Is everyone in position before I go ahead? Because there's a 50-50 chance I may or may not land this spell, Just being honest.
You'll have to. You're the only one that can do it since I have what was your fairy behind my back? I got a nice dragon right next to me, and I'm too big. I'm too big, and I might make too much noise.
Okay.
we have a bunch of frontliners. We're just barbarians and fighters. So we can't really do much in terms of like prepping for a fight. It's really only you.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Well, I just wanted to make sure, because, yeah. Alright, X, I would like to go first. I just added slow to my spell, to my third level spell, first spell slot.
I guess, the three cultists are now moving slowly. I guess about to head back into the darkness.
Okay. So Ray looks back at her crew, and they're looking at her like you're the only one who can do this. So she nods, and she readies, and well, she nods and she readies herself. I imagine that like her spells look like fire, like fiery spells, you know, which is cool because it's we're in the dark, you know, all you can see is random sparks, and she's ready, and she's also praying that she doesn't f up this spell.
Please don't fuck up.
Please don't slow.
I guess so moving slow, there's not really much to do. I don't... Does anybody else want to do something?
I can use my breath weapon.
Well, that could work.
Same.
I'm still like I'm in stealth, so I'm hiding behind one of you guys using the breath weapon. I guess whoever's closest.
I guess that's me. Alright, I'll get my breath weapon to try.
I could also use my breath weapon. Mine attacks in a cone. It's
So-
like an ice. It's like a cold ice thing.
Oh, so are we making this an encounter now? Because I was making an encounter build just in case y'all wanted to just fight them.
Yep, I think we're already slowing them, and I guess they're already attacking them.
Okay,
They're
but
definitely slowed down, so they're not going anywhere.
so the slow. How does this work again? Alter a time around 6 characters. Each target must succeed. I'm not doing a wisdom joke for them.
Am I free to roll, or...?
I'm sorry. I was reading slow down. I don't know how it works. I gotta roll with a d20, get 11 or higher to see if the spell works. I'm trying to set up encounter builder to see who's in initiative.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, 5 or 6 people, 3 cultists. Gonna run this. Okay, does everybody want to roll for initiative?
Yep.
Sure.
If you're using physical dice, just tell me and I'll type it out.
Alright, I got +3 initiative. Here we go. Yes! Oh, actually, that's not bad. 12. Yeah, I got a 12.
+2, man. I got a B.
I got a 10. See, this is why I usually don't use the digital dice, because they be lowballing me.
Did you want to try again? I'll let you try again with the physical dice.
Yes, please.
So I get 2 initiative rolls because I have feral instinct. You have an advantage on initiative rolls. Also, if you were surprised at the beginning of combat but not incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn. Yeah, so I have advantage on initiative rolls. So should our other barbarian if he's the same level.
I'm also level 7.
Yeah, so you get 2 initiative rolls.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
how
okay,
does
never mind.
2 initiative rolls work? Like, do you add it up?
Initiative rolls, you roll twice and you take the bigger one. So
Okay.
advantage is.
I've seen it
whenever you
before.
have
I was just
advantage-
very
yeah.
confused.
Yeah, so the way advantage
Right.
works is like if you have advantage on an enemy, you roll 2 dice, and whichever is the highest dice is the one you take. So if somebody's like prone on the ground and you're doing a melee attack, if you have advantage on that melee attack, so you can roll to see if you hit twice, and you take whatever the higher rolls. If you have disadvantage, say that same person is prone, but somebody's trying to do a ranged attack. The ranged attack people have disadvantage on prone enemies, so they would roll twice and they would take the lower dice.
Okay.
That's how advantage and disadvantage work.
I'm so glad we got an expert. I don't mean to
Okay.
be sarcastic, but
I'll
just glad we got someone that can help us out.
Yeah,
The
there's
rest
a
of us
lot of
out
confusing
just,
rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
seriously.
Zombie needs to be the DM.
You're doing great, X. You're doing great.
Yeah, no, you're doing amazing.
Okay.
You're doing great. You just gotta take our time.
It took me a long time to learn combat.
Okay, so
I believe it.
what's your highest one, Zorak and Flea?
I only rolled once and I got a 22.
I
Okay.
got 13.
Okay, final answers. Where'd you get on physical dice?
15.
15. Okay,
Let's
let me
go physical dice for the win.
get my
Right? Seriously.
let me get my dice tower so I can do physical.
Oh shoot! I'm gonna get my dice cup. I forgot about that. I'm gonna use that instead.
Sheesh. I'm not trying to be fancy. We're just trying to have some fun.
We got. Listen. I waited a long time for this, and I caught it on sale too.
Oh wait, cultist initiatives on this 3D looking dice tower. 3.
I'm done with this.
10. Wait, last one. 8. Okay, so Zorak is in front, then Doug, then Rhea, then Flea, then Bane. C38. So I'm gonna say they're all over there, but I gotta change the order of you. Since Zorak is already attacking with the while they're slow, and he's 5 feet away. He's not that far. Who else? Doug, Rhea, I'm gonna say Bane is in the back. Zorak is 5. Rhea and Doug is 10 feet. Flea, you're 15. Bane, you're 20 feet away. 5, 10, 15.
Alright.
Okay,
The
so
slow spell will end at the end of a creature affected by the spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, the effect ends for it. Just so you know, if you were wondering like when to cut it, or
I was trying to figure out how far these rounds run. I'm told to 10 rounds is 1 minute.
Every full, yeah. So basically, us doing 10 turns. Each turn that we have, like our entire group, we all do 1 minute. Or like, everybody attacking in, also including the cultists, that's 1 minute.
So 1 round is 1 minute, is not 10 rounds?
Yes.
Okay then, that's...
So 1 round is 1 minute, 10 rounds is 10 minutes.
Okay then. Okay, so it only lasts for 1 round. I'm not going to let them attack for 1 round. So, Zorak, you have the first move. The first attack.
I would like to use my breath.
Okay. You got roll to hit.
What do I roll? Strength?
No, you should have... Yeah, strength works. It has to hit the armor class, which is 12.
12? Alright. 8!
Okay, it hits. Is breath in your attack or spells?
Let me check. I'm a barbarian, so...
Is it an action or a bonus action?
Because it should say a damage number multiplier. Modifier.
Spells.
Spells? Okay. Click the, don't click the to hit one, click the spell modifier.
Oh, no. I said it's not a spell.
It's not a spell?
Yes, it's an action. Breath, weapon, silver.
Okay.
15 feet range. It's a cone.
Okay, are you doing A, B, or C? The one in the front, middle, or the back?
I'll go for the one in the front.
It's a
Okay
cone,
then.
though. It hits everything in a 15.
Oh, yes, a cone. It's everything in a 15 feet range.
Okay, it should hit. So you gotta click the one, not the one that says plus hit, the one that says damage, I believe.
Where would that be at? I don't know where that is.
It's to say something D number plus a modifier in your actions.
Oh, actions, okay. 3d6. Press that. 2, 3, 8.
Nice. So he is down to 1. You want to describe it or?
Ooh. Oh, hey, Zarnix.
Oh my god, it actually worked.
The first cultist is alive slowly, but is badly burning and scarred. Doug, your turn. Actually, everybody take a quick break. Get a refresher. Get something to eat.
Okay, good. I need to get something.
Well, we lost King Rock.
Yeah, X, I think you're doing an amazing job since you kept telling us, I didn't plan for this, but like, you made sure as a DM that we could still play, so.
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing good. You're doing great.
Appreciate it.
To use Battle Axe.
Battle axe? Okay, roll to hit.
14.
It does hit. So which one are you doing?
Hey!
The one that's burned, the one in the middle, or the one in A? The one in the back?
Do the one that's burnt.
Okay, he'll definitely be dead after this. So roll damage.
I'm back.
Cool, welcome back.
What did I miss?
About
Pacifist is back.
7. So as the cultist is slowly burning, the battle axe slices him in half. So I'll get rid of this one, and he moves here. Okay, so now it is Raya's turn.
Alright. I would like to use a cantrip called Fireball. So, real quick, you hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. On hit, the target takes, for me, it'll be 2d10 fire damage. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Okay, so you add the 2d10 fire damage. Do you want me to roll or do you want to roll it? Oh, no, you're doing it digitally. Never mind. Okay, so...
Yeah.
4, not even going to write it down. Okay,
Yeah.
firebolt damage. Who are you
Am
hitting?
I supposed to do also hit?
Yeah, you have a +8 to hit.
Yeah, you
Do
did
I click that as well?
Yeah, you're supposed to do the hit first, so try the hit to see if it hits. It hits. Okay,
Oh,
so...
my bad.
So, are you doing the one now in the front or the one in the back? For the 4 damage.
You said the one in the back has 4 damage?
No, you're going to do 4 damage, but you gotta pick one. The one in the front and the back now. They both have 9 hit points.
I'll take... Okay. Maybe the one in the back then.
Okay.
So Rhea steps up. And her black cloak is mysteriously starting to float around her. And she casts forward her anger. She was eager to strike some blood today.
Okay. Wait. Could that hit in 15 feet range?
120 feet, actually.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay,
The
so
thing
next...
is, you can send that from 1 mile away. One question real quick, though. Did you roll 2 d10s?
Yes. I did
Okay.
it digitally.
Oh, you got
Accidentally.
really low rolls.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why do I keep using any of the digital jars?
Yeah, you could use
This is
phys...
the last time I'm using the digital jars.
You could use a physical,
Sorry.
but you can use physicals, but you'll have to do the math and all the modifiers.
Alright, maybe I'll do the next time it's my turn. I'll start using my physical dice. I'll just let it be what it is for now.
Okay, now it's Flea's turn.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm still stealth. So, which one was damaged? The one closest to us or the further one?
The further one.
Alright,
5'9".
since
The
I
one in the
don't
front
wanna-
is at 9'9" now.
I don't want to go too far in, so I'm going to attack the closer one. And since I'm coming out of stealth, I have advantage on attack, means I just have a higher chance of hitting them. I'm going to use my rapier to attack. So let me see if that hits. That's the first one.
It hits.
So it's a 12. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that in that case we would take the 12. I rolled a 9 for the other one. Let me roll damage. I rolled 11 on damage.
That's enough to kill it. The one in front?
Yeah, the one in front.
Okay. So how are you doing this?
Well, I act like stealthily because I think I'm a rogue, but I'm not really a rogue. But I sneak up on him, like I sneak around Doug and like past Rhea and I run through their legs kind of thing, and like I pull out my rapier, stab him, like real quick, real fast, and I
In
guess
the heart?
I pierce him through the heart, yeah, straight to the heart.
That'll do it.
All right. I actually have another. So since I'm a barbarian, I get 2 attacks.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Wait, Zarlax could have done Blue Section. Next time. But what you doing?
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll leave my other one then.
No,
So then, you know what,
you can do it. You can do it.
Well, because I killed that guy. I think since I'm like acting like a rogue, I'm gonna go stealth again, and that uses an action. So I'm gonna stealth behind Doug. So I'm gonna try to roll for stealth and see if I actually stealth behind him.
Okay, I'll just move this around.
That rolled an 11. Would that work for stealth or no?
So I roll or should I check the DCs? Because I say it's easy a 10. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm stealth behind Doug now.
Okay. I was gonna let you use the second action or bonus action, but okay.
Yeah, I want everybody to have a chance, and I still think I'm a rogue, so that's kind of like on par for my guy.
I know Bane most likely wants to do 2 actions. It is your turn now. There's one more cultist left, but you are far away. Like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away.
Bane, you can unmute.
I'm not mute.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. That's good. Never mind. That's Eric.
Well, sadly, I can't see because I'm listening through my Xbox. Just tell me where I am exactly, so I get a rough idea.
You're behind everyone.
Of where.
You're behind everyone else. There's one cultist left. You could do movement first to get closer.
Nah, I'm gonna just use my breath weapon.
Okay. Can it reach 30 feet?
Yep,
Exactly.
it can. Exactly 30 feet.
Okay.
So
Alright, here I go.
it's a dexterity saving throw, so the cultist just has to do the saving throw.
I gotta roll first.
I have to do a saving throw.
Savion. Yeah, Savion has to roll the dexterity saving throw for the cultist to see if the cultist dodges it or not.
15.
Ooh.
15.
Your hit was
Let's
11.
see.
So you try to throw a fire breath. Though the cultist is slowed, your fire breath hit a little too high
I don't
and missed.
have fire breath. I'm an electric type.
It's still it's the same hit though. But yes, it is electric breath.
But wait, it didn't hit. So would that damage be halved?
Yeah, half damage on successful throw.
Okay, so only 2 damage.
Damn.
Is this
But-
the same cultist that I was fighting earlier?
No.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
no?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it is. My
Oh,
bad.
okay. Did I kill that one?
No, you
Wait.
badly damaged, but now it is critically damaged. It's 3 to 9. So they get no turns because they're still slow, but now they do because it's round 1, so it's been round minutes, so they are no longer slowed. And Zorak, you can unmute yourself. It's your turn.
Wait. I still have one more attack.
Oh,
He does.
see,
I have
I
2
knew you were
attacks.
going to do it. I
Yeah.
knew you wanted to do it. Come on, hit me with it.
Can I use my hand? Am I able to get anywhere near it? For
Yeah.
to use my hand axe.
Yeah, I can move you to 25, 30 feet. I'll just
Yeah,
move
you
you.
have 30-foot
Alright.
speed, so yeah, he can reach him with a 30-foot speed.
Yep, he's in front of Doug now.
You're right in front of the
Alright,
cultist
hold
now.
up. Alright, let me roll this.
Does it
11
hit? It hits.
plus the 7 gives me 18.
And
Alright,
damage.
let's see damage.
It'd be wild if it was just a 3 or a 1. It's a 6. Yep, that's enough to kill it.
I got 2.
Hey, look at that teamwork.
I just had to, man. Vagon predicted the future. He knew I couldn't resist and go for the second attack. I just had to since it's there.
Yeah.
Rhea has a giddy step and well, Rhea's very giddy, low key, because she manages to. She's good at spells and shit. So she's happy. Her tail's wagging happily. She's playing it cool, but like, she's impressed with her team and herself today.
But congratulations, y'all did your first encounter in one round, and now let's see, 75 times 2, 150 XP each.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, do you need me to show you how to do it?
Yes.
Okay, stop sharing. Share screen, Carmine. Okay, so you do manage. You do
Okay.
manage XP experience, and then you type in
Oh, right.
150 and just add it,
Okay.
and it adds the points. You're welcome.
Also, is that a picture of like Asher Hartgood, the dude that hired us?
No, that's Carmine the Bow. That's a pirate. That's my other character. I can bring up Asher.
Will we be
Now we got
like
it.
talking to him at any point, or will that be like at the end when we've completed our mission?
You know what? Maybe he'll make a cameo at the end.
Cool. He should.
Okay, so is everybody leveled up?
I believe so.
We only got 150, right?
I guess I'm
Wait, I-
level 8.
Wait, are we level 8 now?
Oh no
No,
XP level up, not milestone.
Yeah.
150 XP.
Pretty sure I added mine.
Okay, Al Adler's Flea.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Bane.
Yep.
Okay, Doug, all good? Or give me a GG in the chat.
I'm good.
Okay, Zarax.
Because I do not know how to.
Okay, I'll share my screen again.
I know it's in manage.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you. So manage, it'll be under manage experience, and you just type in the number 150, add XP. I'm doing it on the browser. I don't know if you can do it through the phone. Let me check. The settings logo, manage character and levels. Yeah, you kind of can. Actually no. That's like going back to the character builder.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, I think you can only do it like mobile. So just write down you got 150 XP.
Just like sure I write it down.
So in the midst of the fight, the conscious prisoner heavily bleeding, and before they can thank you, they are grabbed by tentacles, about to be dragged into the darkness.
I had to refresh. What happened? Are we being dragged by tentacles into the deep unknown?
No, but the conscious prisoner is about to be. So you need one of you to do a perception check to see if you'll notice.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright, it's a perception check. It has to hit 12 or higher.
Oh, this will be rough. Okay, I'll give it. Let's see, perception. Okay, I got +1. I thought I had -1 for some reason. Fuck yeah, 16.
Nice.
Ooh.
Guys, I see something in the distance over there. I see some movement. Saving yourselves. Xavier?
Okay, so alright, so who's gonna try to save him? I don't know if this would be sleight of hand or constitution or dexterity. It might be dexterity, see how fast you can get to it.
Maybe Mark can try and grab him real quick.
Alright, let's make it the same DC, 12.
Wait, who's going? I'm confused.
I thought Flea was gonna go. I don't.
Oh, am I going? Okay. I can go.
If you did, you can.
So doing a dexterity saving?
Yeah.
Oh, for 12! Perfect.
Nice. Okay.
Cool. Just at the cusp.
Oh shit! Ignore that!
So
Ignore
you-
that!
so-
Ignore that!
That's a nice one, though.
So
Yeah, was that a nat
I
20 too?
misclicked.
Was that a nat 20 misclick?
so
That's
so Flea and Bane naturally
That
notice,
net
and they
20
move
misclick.
fast to cut the tentacle off and save him. So the conscious prisoner is saved, but badly damaged.
I turned to the group and just like, what in the nine hells was that? Was that a tentacle?
Thank you.
Guys, he's still breathing. Is it a guy? I don't know if it's a guy or not.
Yeah, it's a guy. There's
Okay.
a
Guys, he's still breathing.
Why were you a willing sacrifice?
No, they've been trying to bring as much sacrifices as they can. There's a secret chamber below the Church of Ate. That's where all the sacrifices are being kept until the ritual is done. I can lead you
we
to
gotta
it,
get
but
there on a double before they finish.
I can lead you to the church, but I need to get to the hospital.
Yeah, we should. I was just about to say we should definitely take this guy to get some help.
Yeah, we better.
Right. So, wait, hold on. He mentioned Scummer. Scummer?
Yes.
No. You said you did? Okay, yeah. I've been trying to take notes.
Well, I meant the cultists, but that would include him. The Church of Ate.
Is the conscious is the conscious victim like bleeding out? Does he need to be carried?
Yes.
He said he said that he can show us the way, but alright, so Rhea turns and looks at the Dragonborns, wondering if they're strong enough to carry their friend the person who yeah. I'm not strong enough to carry him.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense for me to carry since I'm the strongest one here.
Awesome.
Do I have to roll?
Nope. So,
I think you have pretty high strength by itself.
Also, the
Yeah.
character is like grateful, you know? We just saved him
Thank
from
you.
a tentacle? A tentacle? Did you guys... Rhea rubs her eyes as if she's seeing things.
There's a-
tentacle? She starts looking at the ground. Is there evidence? Can I do like a... Is there anything that I like... Can I do like a...
Investigation?
yeah,
Yes,
if you want
that's
to
the
do
word.
investigation, do. You know what? I just like 12. Go with 12.
Crossing fingers.
You could have just pinched yourself and checked to see if it was awake.
So can I? Okay. Can I also do like an investigation? Because like I was
Sure.
I was the first one on the scene, and I'm just like, what is going on here? Was that a tentacle?
That's true.
Can I roll for that as well?
Yeah. Whoa.
All right. We get the same.
Really, see, the reason why I keep using the digital dice is because, like, I'm looking at my dice and I don't know the names of them all, and I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll just use the digital drawing for this.
So
I
Flea
like this choice.
and Rhea look into the next room of darkness, trying to figure out what was that tentacle monster. Where does this lead? But can't decipher nothing, sense nothing, just the slow dripping echoes of sewer water. Click, click. Whatever sound dripping water makes. But you all going back to the healer's house now?
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe they'll be like, I don't want them to die before
Maybe,
we get the
no,
information.
Yeah. We're like, guys, I don't know what was in that room. That tentacle came out of nowhere and snatched that guy up real fast. Even my fastest movement, we barely got to save this guy. I say, we take him to safety. You know, we get him healed up, and we see, you know, how they're doing. Make sure they're stable.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Okay, so we've reached the 2-hour mark. We could end here, or we can just do one more part at the healer's house, I got something a little bit special. If we go to the healer's house, or we just end it here, because I don't want to keep you guys too much.
I don't mind doing another one more. I want to see what's up. Could end on a special note if everyone else has time.
I'm okay for whatever.
I'm okay with whatever.
Healer's house it is. So our heroes rush back. Bane somehow fitting through the house and calls to the healer like they need help. I need a medic. No, that's terrible. Medics don't exist in this time. I need a healer. Oh my. Set him in this room. So you just set him down onto this bed in the corner. And the healer does her best to heal him like she's a cleric. So she has natural healing powers, so...
I hope the guy makes it for us to continue, for us to, I just hope he doesn't die. We haven't finished yet.
I'm gonna see how I want to do this. I have another encounter, but I don't know if I want to do it in the middle of the healing or into the next room.
If you do it in the middle of the healing, it might be more dramatic. That sounds dramatic, like, oh my god, something's happening.
Okay, do I want to decide,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Everybody roll a d20 and let's see who gets to 6 or higher. Actually, no. Roll a d6.
Alright.
Alright. I think I'm gonna do my physical dice.
If you got 1 to 3, you're...
4.
I don't know if this is a 9 or a 6. I rolled my physical dice. I'm gonna send a picture.
A 1?
Ah.
I forgot how to roll a d6 on here.
How do I roll custom? How do I do that?
This would be a logo of a dice. You used to be able to change to a d6, which looks like a square. A cube.
Oh, I almost hit the 6. And then it went to a 2.
I don't know if I got a 6 or it must be a 6, right? Because it has a line at the bottom. I sent it to the chat. I was like, I don't know if this is a 6 or not a 6.
Got so much to check.
Sometimes the 6s look like 9s.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Because they're on all the dice, but that also means 9.
No, the 9 would be on the other side. The line would be on the other side for a 9.
Oh, okay. Alright.
That line is basically the underline, meaning that's the bottom of it, so you look at it like that. If it was on the other side, you would have to spin the dice around so it looks upright with the line on the bottom.
I am learning so much. Thank you.
I can't find that little square dice. I can't find it.
Do you want me to roll for you, or?
Yes, please. Can you roll for me? Sorry.
All good.
5.
Nice.
Learning as we go.
Okay.
I also feel like the mobile dice is a little limiting sometimes.
Wait, did
I
everybody
don't know.
roll?
I like it.
Okay, I got 3 who passed the check, 2 who didn't. So, Bane and Rhea, Zarlak are in the room to watch the healer. Doug and Flea are in the middle room. As before they were about to go in, they notice a cultist, and Flea recognizes the cultist. It is the female hooded figure who escaped their clutches earlier that day. You should have stayed out of our business. Now you will not leave this house alive. So, it's another encounter, but
Shit.
Hey!
so it's a special encounter, but
that was
only...
that cultist. Let's get her.
Okay, now roll for initiative.
Alright, so I got a 14.
14, 12, wait, hang on. Did you get something higher than that? Oh, 14, okay. 14, 12, Tower, again. 2, naturally. So it's kind of the same already. Flea is in the back, Doug, and then Cultist. But Flea gets the first attack. And make some room.
Well, I can move straight through Doug.
Yeah, it's 5, 10, 15. The cultist is 15 feet away, so...
So I rush straight at the cultist with my rapier.
Okay.
And 14.
It does hit.
Okay. Oh, big damage.
Oh.
That's a perfect roll, David.
Dang, she's dead in one hit in the first move. Dang. But oh, I gotta clip that. We're gonna clip it. Hashtag whip bozo. It's a pack watch.
So I guess I noticed the cultist real fast, and I hear her like start talking about like this is the last place we're gonna be. Like we can't leave here. And right before they finish their sentence, I flash past Doug, just like in a blur, and like stab her right in the throat, so she couldn't even finish her sentence.
Perfect.
Funny AF.
Oh.
I love rapiers too. They're like, aren't they those? Don't they look like the fencer?
Yeah, they're the pirate swords.
Yeah,
I don't like the name though.
Yeah.
I don't like the name though, but it is a pirate sword.
Yeah. The name's problematic, but like that's cool. Like I imagine it in my head. Like you're a small dude, right? So you shoot out like a bullet. That's funny. That's just too funny.
Okay, so 25 times 2. You know what? You both get 25 each.
Okay.
I would multiply it, but it's not a full-on encounter.
No, that's a cool like. I love how this campaign has like side missions. Can't wait to do a side mission. That's cool. I'm content with my really cool like slow magic spell. Like that was like I imagine like that was cool.
Yeah.
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 Everyone did great.
Awesome.
So, as they're done with the cultists, bye-bye. They go back to the room, and the healing tiefling has successfully kept the prisoner alive. He's stable, but he's going to need some rest. What happened?
I guess I look at Doug, and I'm just like,
Is that blood on your sword?
Forward.
well, I can explain. There was a bandit. Yeah, there was a bandit that came in.
She walks out to check out the room and see the dead cultist. Sorry. She was one of my best helpers, but she's always been a little suspicious.
Rhea turns to Bane excitedly. You were right! She swatched his shoulder. You were right! Remember when you talked about possibilities? You were right, my friend!
God damn! Holy shit, I was right.
Uther Chakra must be fully awakened. She looks at him impressed.
I have no idea how to celebrate this. Maybe it was a beer.
Freya walks forward to the
I guess
healer tiefling and unsurely gently puts a hand on her shoulder. Betrayal is a part of life. I'm so sorry that you had to learn this way.
Well, I don't know what's going on here, but I guess it probably has to do with this talk of cultists. Whatever you can do would be a much help, and I would really appreciate it. Did the prisoner say anything?
Actually, no. Would it be alright if we visited him now?
He took quite a beating. He needs to rest. If you like, you can spend the night.
Oh, we can spend the night here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, you only have
Recharge?
a limited beds, y'all. It's like 1, 2, 3 beds. Maybe you can sleep on the couch in this room. I mean,
It sounds. Thank you so much.
somebody can keep watch if you want to.
I mean, you call that a couch. I call that a full
be
bed.
me.
No, it's. I had first shift last night. Someone else has to volunteer. Rhea stomps towards the couch and stubbornly lays across it. Not it. I refuse to have first watch again.
I was gonna
Which
say I was it because I'm too big to fit on any of the beds or the couch.
Get you to sleep here.
8'2", remember?
Okay, so Bane is going outside.
Yeah, I'm going outside.
Okay, you sleeping this time?
Outside
I'm
again.
No, I'm keeping first watch.
Okay. Zorak?
Assuming I don't pass out.
I guess I go up to Rhea and be like, "Hey, Rhea, you can have the bed. That couch is enough for me to be a full bed. I'm a small guy.
Are you sure? You did a
Yeah.
lot today.
I don't need much space. That couch looks awfully comfy. I can actually fully stretch out, and I still won't fill up the whole thing."
You know
I'm
what,
not gonna
Flea?
listen. You want that
I
bed?
feel like you won't kill me in my sleep. I think I'm starting to trust you. Don't tell anyone else, though.
I heard that.
She hurries and runs towards the bed.
Zorak, Doug, Flea.
So Flea's taking the couch, and then Rhea's taking the bed.
Where are we putting the other beds? Are you sleeping here, Rhea, or
There's good. Yep.
here?
Right there. Nope. Go back. Yep, that's good.
Okay. So who's sleeping right next to the prisoner?
Oh yeah, who's keeping watch on the prisoner? Oh, the healing
Yeah,
prisoner.
Where's the ice dragon? Wait,
Whatever I can do it.
where's the ice dragon?
He can keep watch over the prisoner. It's alright. The ice dragon.
Oh, cool.
So the dragon?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be keeping watch over the prisoner.
Zorak
Okay.
accidentally breaks the bed a little, but then falls asleep. And Doug joins Rhea in the next room.
The bed.
And that's the end of part 2. Congratulations.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Say it again, you broke up.
I said, besides my echoing mic, everything was good, perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you flatline someone, like, immediately?
Who, me?
Yeah. Did we all? I feel like did we all, like, I think we all flatlined someone, like, pretty, like, a lot in the first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was mainly because of my breath attack. That breath attack did a lot of damage to all of them, didn't it?
Definitely.
A great game, guys. I appreciate being on here.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Of course. I'm gonna read up on my skills. More spells.
There's a lot
'cause-
of spells.
Yeah. I want to do more cool. I imagine like really cool spell battles and stuff, and I want to be able to describe them as well as like NomZombie does. So I'm gonna read up on them spells. You accomplished a lot today.
Yeah. You're doing a really good job, man.
Thank you.
Yep. For real. And if like Xavier and I started like learning about D&D not too long ago, so I'm really impressed. Like really impressed with that. Like, man, you gotta do math and everything. I know the math isn't that bad, but like you gotta do everybody's math sometimes. Bye folks.
Bro, that
Thanks
intro
for
was
watching.
absolutely terrible.
Okay. Thanks for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you, everybody.
That's episode 16. Part 3 will most likely be in episode 17. Maybe. XXC signing off, and stay away from sewers. Peace.